Alright, boys. So, if you're watching this, this is a guide for Beast Mastery Hunter / just the Battleground Explained of why I take certain talents and why I use certain abilities. I usually don't do stuff like this, so here we go. Way of the Cobra deals 10% increased damage for every pet or guardian you have active, and this does count with your Dire Beast pets, and pretty much you're going to want to use Cobra Shot a lot more than Kill Command. These other two talents aren't really useful. I use Stomp because it just does extra physical damage, and you still get damage from your beasts. You can take any of these 30 rows, but I always stick with Stomp. So I'll just keep on going over the talents while I kill people. I use Post Haste just for the freedom of route, and for the movement speed increase, I use one with the pack because that increases the chance that I can summon Dire Beasts. And the chance of me summoning Dire Beasts is kind of your main rotation, especially with Dire Beast coming off cooldown, that with Way of the Cobra. You're going to be doing a lot more damage than usual, at least through the Cobra Shot. Your Cobra Shot actually hits much harder than your Kill Command. So, one with the pack, that's my suggestion there. Don't really use the other two talents. For the 75 talent, I take Intimidation. Intimidation with Dire Beast Basilisk is very strong because you get your pet to stun, and then your Dire Beast does do a bunch of damage along with that. Murder of Crows is just for the damage over time / reset on your execute kind of thing. Your execute / just damage pretty much. And then for the 100 talent, I take Aspect of the Beast because it puts a bleed on the target, and I feel like the other two talents aren't that great, honestly. So that's my thoughts on my talents. And just to go over this again real quick, just crash course. Way of the Cobra increases the damage of your Cobra Shot. Stomp because it does extra damage, and the other two talents I don't really like, but you can switch those out if you want. Post Haste for the increase to move speed and freedom from movement impairing effects. One with the pack to get more Dire Beast out and or more pets, and the more pets you have, the more Way of the Cobra does damage. Intimidation for the stun, so you can use your Dire Beast on people. Murder of Crows for the extra damage. And Aspect of the Beast for the bleed. The bleed does do a decent amount of damage. 34,000 every 2 seconds, which isn't horrible, but it's just extra damage on top of your Kill Command. So that's why I take these talents, and I'll go over honor talents as well right here. You can take Relentless, Adaption, or Gladiator's Medallion. It's your choice. I'm really not going to tell you what to pick there, because it should be obvious what you want to take. But usually, most times, I just take Gladiator's Medallion. I'm going to go on the Death Knight here. Quick shots just for the haste increase. The more haste you have, the more auto shots you get off. The more auto shots you get off, the more Dire Beasts you are going to get procced from your critical auto attacks. This third row, you can switch out to whatever you really want. Doesn't really matter. Viper Sting. I mean, you can switch out any of these either. Pretty much the ones I'd suggest for like the rows that aren't really switched out that much are Quick Shots, the Beast Within, because it just reduces the cooldown of your Bestial Wrath. If you want the damage reduction, you can take Wild Protector. And then for the bottom row, I do take Dire Beast Basilisk, just because it's like a truck and does a ton of damage, and I feel like the other talents kind of suck. So that's my thoughts on, you know, the talents, and I'll explain why I'm using certain abilities here as well. So I'm going to go on the Hunter. I don't have Murder the Crows, but since he's solo, Murder the Crows would do a ton of damage to him. Going to go on the Healer, going to stun him, use Intimidation, use my Dire Beast, use my Artifact ability, do extra damage. You'll see my Dire Basilisk is hitting him. He did bop, so he's going to be immune to like all of my physical attacks, so I'm going to go on the Warlock here. And use my Dire Beast whenever it comes off cooldown, and my Bestial Wrath is also up already. So we're going on him. We're going to kill that Siphon, because Siphon actually does a decent amount of damage. We're going to go on the Shadow Priest here, use our Dire Beasts as they come up, and spam Cobra Shot, because we just have excess amount of focus right now. We can feign death. He did try getting a static charge there. Don't really know what his plan was. I'm going to use Exhilaration here just for the heal. I still have Aspect of the Turtle to get the heal from. He's pretty much just going to try and do this to me. That Elemental's still trying to hit me. I'm going to Trinket that. I don't want him to get cast off. He's just going to dot my pets for the heals. I'm going to Bestial Wrath here. He should be dead. I'm going to throw that trap down. He is just kind of healing. I don't know. He's somehow living. Yeah, I'm going to do that and just run away. Because he started doing damage. I don't have much here. Oh shit, I shouldn't have broke that. We could try and kill this elemental, honestly, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But we can try. So pretty much just gonna send all my dire beasts on him, going to Cobra Shot. Just kidding, he runs away. So I'm fine with that. Gonna disengage toward the restoration buff and heal my pets once they get towards me, because I did notice a Shadow Priest was trying to dot them. So I'm gonna heal my pets, get all my health back from the restoration buff, and just go on about my day. Zomboy, good to see ya. Riser, good to see ya, man. Trying to do like videos for YouTube, kind of, because they want class guides now, so I'm like, man, I gotta do these class guides. So you'll see there, I did just kind of pop burst on that druid. The Beast Mastery burst is pretty much just Dire Beast, or it's Bestial Wrath, use your Dire, or Bestial Wrath, use your 2 Dire Beasts, and then just spam Cobra Shot. And then into that, you want to use your Titan's Thunder and your Aspect of the Wild as well. And another thing to note is that you want to use your Dire Beasts before, or you want to use your Bestial Wrath as soon as it's up. Because with all the resets from Dire Beast, you're basically going to have almost 100% uptime on Bestial Wrath. Almost, if you're really lucky. But you'll see here, pretty much I am, you know, doing damage. Just doing tons of damage. Bestial Wrath using Dire Beast and Cobra Shotting. And I'm going to Feign Death, all that stuff. I don't have the Feign Death cleanse, so that's a little awkward. I don't think I interrupted anything there. I'm going to use my Dire Beast on him because he is just standing there. And it's going to do a ton of extra damage to him if he doesn't just die, which he does. So, that's kind of like the general idea of Beast Mastery Hunter. You pretty much just want to use Cobra Shot a lot. Use Kill Command whenever it's up, and use Murder of Crows. Pretty much with this new build of Beast Mastery, especially with the nerf from 2 Kill Command, which was, I don't know when, but it happened a while ago. You pretty much just get all your pets out. Okay, we'll go on you then. You'll see I have tons of pets out here. So I'm just going to Cobra Shot, and Cobra Shot's hitting for 244,000 every hit. I'm just going to Kill Command for the bleed. I'm going to get all my pets out. I have another Bestial Wrath up already. I'm going to go on the Priest, because this is the guy that shit on me earlier. I'm going to kill that Shadow Fiend, because I don't like, or Psy Fiend, sorry, because Psy Fiend does do a ton of damage. He uses Dispersion there. I do see a healer there, so I'm going to go on the healer. And pretty much going to Kill Command and Dire Beast and do all that jazz. I'm going to try to get a trap on that hunter. Did miss it. I don't have any defensives here. I'm going to Feign Death. Try and just kind of run away. The nice thing about Feign Death, it does make people, like, untarget you. So it's a good just kind of getaway button. I'm going to disengage here. I'm also going to throw Tar Trap just so I can get away from these pets. It will slow them. Just kidding, doesn't slow them. Is the hunter still chasing me? He is. Okay, I guess I'll use that. Why not? So what? I have a Boomkin and a hunter on me. Okay. Tried to get a trap on the Boomkin, but the pet hit it. So Boomkin did just use cooldowns there, so I'm definitely just fucking dead, by the way. Kinda sucks. Don't know why he used cooldowns, but that's a win in my book. Boomkin uses cooldowns when he doesn't need to. That's fine by me. So again, the basic rotation of Beast Mastery Hunter is Kill Command just for the dot and the damage, and then Murder of Crows just for the dot, and then you want to Cobra Shot, but before you Cobra Shot, you want to use Bestial Wrath, and then use all your Dire Beasts, and then Cobra Shot, because the more Dire Beasts you have out, the more damage your Cobra Shot is going to be doing. How's your day going? It's going good, Zomboy. How about you, man? It's going pretty standard. The good old just play Battlegrounds, go to class kind of day. So again, Murder of Crows did reset on that guy. Gotta use my Dire Beast on him. He does use some defensives, and by the one defensive, I mean Turtle. Aspect of the Turtle is the one defensives that Beast Mastery Hunters have. I almost have Bestial Wrath up here again. I don't know why this guy's not getting stunned. He might just be immune. But pretty much, again, just keeping up the rotation of Kill Command, Cobra Shot, Kill Command, Cobra Shot. You pretty much just spam Cobra Shot a lot. This hunter wants me, man. Same with this druid. I don't know what the fuck this druid's problem is, but we'll go on him, and I have a warlock on me as well. I'm gonna Feign Death here, see if that does anything. Gonna Bestial Wrath, then use my Dire Beast to get the cooldown reduction on my Bestial Wrath. Gonna go on the warlock because he's the only one in range. And just Cobra Shot, and Kill Command whenever it's up. And use Dire Beast whenever it pops up. That's the basic rotation. My pets are feared. And that is the battleground. So that's kind of the general way you play Beast Mastery. It's not too hard. It's definitely the easiest out of all the hunter specs. So Again, just in review, Murder of Crows for the dot, Kill Command for the dot, use Bestial Wrath whenever it's up to have that cooldown going, use Dire Beast to reduce the cooldown of your Bestial Wrath, throw Cobra shots out there, just do that extra damage. And then whenever you want to burst, use Titan's Thunder, and Aspect of the Wild, use Intimidation to stun them, and then also follow that up with the Dire Beast to get the burst damage off. And then once you get all those cooldowns off and all those abilities off, then you can just start spamming Cobra Shot. So that's generally kind of how you play the Beast Mastery Hunter. There you guys go. Doing well. Had a sick night at the casino.